Hey, this is Carlo, team lead for Footy Fun, and I'm here to show Cloudinary. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, as I'm sharing my screen, I want to show some code first. So don't look at any of this one yet. I'm going to be explaining verbosely onto this one, but this is what we need to look at. We need to look at URL and secure URL. This is the pictures. This is gonna be the end product, and I like to see the end product first because that's what we're gonna be working on this video. So all right, it's this one. Okay, so browse, no file selected. Then let's go ahead and pick this picture. Let's pick this one. And then look right here on our console, HTTP, REST Cloudinary. Then, basically we have two Cloudinary pictures. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna click on this one. Bam, Cloudinary is automatically gonna host it for us. So with it's we're just gonna make a post request, yada yada, all that stuff. We're gonna go through all of that in just a second. There we go. It's pretty. And then now let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, we need to go to cloudinary.com. We need to register at Cloudinary, and let's make a login. Let's log in, and then you need to make an account, but me, I'm already registered to it. But I'm going to show you what we need to do over here. So what we need to do is we need to make a AP. We need to go over here, API-based URL, and then we need this thing, this image upload. But first and foremost, Cloudinary is not gonna work by default. Like we need to have a transformation. I'm gonna show you that in a second. So what we need to do is we need to go to transformations. Oh, not this one. I'm sorry, but let's go to the dashboard. So settings. I'm sorry, but let's go to the settings and we're gonna go to upload, and then we're gonna go right here, upload presets, and let's go delete Footy Fun for now. We're gonna make it from scratch. So upload presets. What is this gonna do? What this thing is gonna do is it's gonna catch your file that you're uploading to Cloudinary, and it's actually going to resize it for you because you just don't want pictures, to be like 800 by 500, 500 by 800. You're gonna have this big inconsistency on your pictures, especially when you start pulling them and displaying them to your front end. So this is what an upload preset does. And I don't think Cloudinary does not work without the upload preset. So let's go ahead and make one. Add upload preset. And then we're gonna get a Footy we're gonna get the upload preset name. We're gonna set it to Footy Fun, like how we had it earlier. Signing mode. Set to unsigned to enable unsigned uploading to Cloudinary with this upload preset. We need to put it as unsigned. I don't have a very clear explanation to this one, but it needs to be unsigned. And then we're gonna have this one, upload manipulations. All right, and then we're gonna have an eager transformation. An eager transformation is Cloudinary taking your picture, resizing it, and whatever, and returning it with the URL that we want, with a URL that we're hosting to Cloudinary. So let's just put it like 500, 500. All right. And then incoming transformation. So this is what Cloudinary does when your data first comes in. So we're gonna put as 500, 500. We don't want it too big. Then let's press OK. And then we're gonna save. And then we have Footy Fun over here. All right. Now what we need to do, we need to jump into code. And then let me just find this thing real quick. All right. So this is our file type of input. So it's gonna have a type of file, and then on change, we're gonna take the file. This is a submit picture file, or you could just leave it as this.submit picture. You just leave it like this. But wait. I'm just gonna leave it right here so everybody knows what's happening. So because this is more verbose code, and as long as it's more verbose, then it is better. Then now, what we're gonna do, we need to go over here on the submit picture. And then I am going to be going over this. I'm going to be going over this. All right. And then I'm gonna be commenting this out line by line. So just like our stuff, E that target the value, just like in the input type text. This is how you get the files. So E.target.files. It's gonna be an array format. So we need to get the first one. And then const data, new form data. What is form data? A form data is like when you have a form, right? And then you click submit, by default, that thing is gonna be form data. And a Cloudinary only accepts form data. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna append. We're gonna append this thing to the data. We're gonna append our file into the data, to the form data that we initialized. Data that append, upload preset. Fully fun. This is all case sensitive, this tree. If you misspell something, it's gonna throw an error at you. Cloudinary is. So now, let's go ahead and make that post request. Now, I am going to be going over this one again because this is kind of confusing and we don't want confusing code. And then now, let's make it as co stop post. And then we are going to have this. Then again, what is this? What is this? Where did I get this? I don't know what you're talking about. Where do I get this? Let's go to the console. More, click more, and then we have this API based URL. Then we're gonna have the image upload, just like what I said earlier. We're gonna take this one, copy paste, bam, right here. We're gonna be making a post over here, and then as a post has a body onto it that we want to post, right? Then we're gonna have a data, right? And then I am gonna be converting this to I'm gonna be converting this function into ES6. Pretty much instead of a dot, then we're gonna have something like this. Res, which is the response. What we're gonna do is we're gonna write it the ES6 way. So what we want to do is that we want to make another variable. This is gonna be the the response, and then we're gonna contain this outside because we don't want to be in nested callbacks. Res is equal to res. So now let's go ahead and console log resp. I am the resp, and then zoom bar, failed to compile, URLs not defined. Let me just save this thing again. Give it some time to load. Please, please, oh please. Not this thing. this thing. Here we go. No, yeah, this one. So, want to do some. Want to go upload something, and then spec element, console, undefined. I am the resp. I wonder why. As resp any sequel to res. This should do it. Let me just go try again. Oh yes, because it is not a synchronous. So it's becoming undefined. So anyways, let's go ahead and this is a synchronous code. This doesn't run yet. Like this runs before this one, but it's fine. So this is where I think await comes in. All right, this is what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this dot then, and then we put a sync right here at the start of the function to let it know we're gonna be doing some asynchronous stuff in here. So how do we do it? Just like this. See, we're gonna be containing what it has, like whatever it returns, we're gonna be containing it in this variable. But since it is asynchronous, all we have to do, we need to do await, right? That is async await. Instead of having nested callbacks after nested callbacks, you're gonna have something like this, and inside of this you want this to run, and then inside of this you want this to run, right? If this is successful, go run this. If this is successful, go run this, like that type of stuff, and we don't want that. No, we don't want that. So getting back to it, now that we have resp over here, let's go ahead and console log it. And then let me go upload a photo. There we go. Data object. And then we're gonna have this too right here. See, URL and secure URL. But now we have, what we need to do is we need to kind of like destructure this one, right? We have to get this thing, we have to like do something like this. We're gonna do data, and then we're gonna go URL. Then this is gonna be our variable, like let's do this. Again, and then we're gonna have a little console log over here, and we should get that thing. Oh, I'm not uploading a picture yet. See, this one. But no, we don't want that. And there's this very, very good ES6 thing, which is called this object destructuring. So this is what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna name the constant, and then it's equal to resp. All right, we're gonna structure it right on the spot. So this is actually not a good example yet, but let's go ahead and console log the resp again, so we can get a good reference. By the way, this is really needed because I know a lot of people from interviews and they get asked like how good are you with ES6 because most of their developers are using ES6 probably. So this is like a necessity to learn if you want to be successful with JavaScript. Let's go ahead and browse. Get it? There we go. So what do we want? We have our data inside right here, right? We have our data in we have our secure URL and URL inside of this data. So let's go ahead and destructure that one. Go down over here, sir. And then we're gonna go destructure this one. Resp, this one. I wanna go get the data. And then let's go console log that data. Identifier data has already been declared. Let's just name it the datas. Because it's already been declared. All right, so boom. We destructured that data and then we have this URL. So why not just say data.url and then we're done. We don't need to do this. We could go destructure it more. All right, so how do you do a double destructure? Is it even possible? Yes, it's actually possible. Like West Boss has a very good video on this one. I will go link it to the YouTube video, and he has a very good video, async away too, and why you should use it. And anyways, let's go ahead and destructure this a little bit more. By the way, once we destructure data is going to be undefined. So we don't want that. Right? So inside of data, what do we want inside of data? We want URL and secure URL. So we want to put URL secure URL. If I'm spelling it correctly. Sorry, here we go. URL secure URL. This one. Or URL. No Siri. Anyways, yes, let's go ahead and go console like this one, and let's go put this is the pictures. Yay. Go ahead. Please load. It is now loading. Oh. Here we go. No file selected, browse. And then we're gonna do this one. Yay! This is the picture. Yay! Then we go over here, right? Yes. We got what we wanted. And by the way, I think, what did I say? I think it's almost like I'm not sure. So the URL is the incoming transformation. And let me just go over that again because that is pretty important. Settings. And then upload. And then footy fun. Edit. This one, this thing right here, this is the URL, and this thing is the secure URL. Again, thank you guys for listening to me, and we gotta uncomment this or else it's break. Thanks guys for listening to me. I hope you learned something new with Cloudinary in ES6 because for me this is the best. This is the best stuff with JavaScript. That's why I love JavaScript because of its ES6 syntax with async await and object destructuring and it just made my life so much more easier, and it will make your life easier when you come to labs. So again, thank you for listening, and y'all have a great day. And it was a pleasure working with y'all all. Thank you.